I am on the hunt for rare and retired Lego again. So I've come back down to Bricktraders in St Albans. I've not been here since the summer. I suspect there's been some pretty significant stock turnover since then. So we're going to go in, have a look to see what they've got. Hopefully pick up a few bits and bobs for the Lego City. Specifically, we're still looking for those 2 retired modulars that, I say 2, there's actually 5, but the 2 that are in kind of the affordability range, potentially Brickbank and Grand Emporium. We're also looking for the retired Ninjago City sets. We're looking for retired Fairground collection sets like the roller coaster, the carousel, the Ferris wheel, that kind of thing. And just any retired goodies that we can find. They had so much cool stuff in here when I was down here before, and hopefully we can find something fun to take home with us and add into the Lego City. And of course, we're going to start things off by having a little bit of a nose in the window where we have this very cool city display. We've got some of the Ninjago bits and pieces in there as well. A Quidditch match going on at the front, a roller coaster and a castle at the back. The big Ferris wheel in there as well. And also something that is probably worth being aware of, a little something for the Trekkies. They are doing a win a Lego Death Star competition at the moment over on Instagram. So check out Bricktraders on Instagram, I guess. We'll get more information on that when we go inside. But let's go and have a rummage to see what they've got. I love the fact that even the sign is Lego. I think they like Lego in here. And there's the backside of that cool window display with the sparkly lights in there as well. We had a pirate ship in there as well, which I didn't see from the window. So there you go. Another little bit in on the back of the window display. And then we have lots of Lego. Obviously, we're going to have a rummage through all of this and see what goodies we can find. But my eye has been immediately drawn by advent calendars. There's the 2012 Star Wars advent calendar there. 2013, oh my word. 2011, I don't know what year that one is. 2019. 23. So if you're looking for a retro Star Wars advent calendar, there's a whole bunch of them down there. We've got some Dreams and some Friends and some Monkey Kid. This Angry Bird thing is cool. I don't think I've seen this Angry Bird set before. That would have been, I'd have been all over that at the height of Angry Birds. Don't think I can justify it now, but it is cool because it's a castle and it's got Angry Birds all over it, which is awesome. We've got loads of polybags and Lego Dimensions stuff, including Scooby-Doo, which is a cool one, and the Back to the Future one as well. Some of the VIP rewards stuff down at the bottom there as well. And this guy, I don't know, I know nothing about Star Wars. That guy's just a handsome guy. Like the look of him. And then we come down a little bit further and we get into the big boxes. This is where I want to have a full-on rummage and see what goodies I can find, being very careful not to knock stuff off the shelves because I am a clumsy oaf. I never got any of the Eternal stuff. What have we got behind there? Oh, I spy that's the retired Creator 3-in-1 castle. There you go. First one almost gone. I warned you, I am a clumsy oaf. A few more Star Wars bits on there. And then we have Central Perk. So I know a lot of you have seen the video where I did the sit complex, where you combine the Friends, Central Perk, and a few other sitcom sets, like we've got the Seinfeld one there as well, and basically build a big tower block out of those. So Seinfeld's actually one that I want to add to my sit complex at some point, so that is pretty cool. We've got another Angry Birds set in there as well. Having never seen them before, I'm now seeing a couple of them. And we've got the Destiny's Bounty, and then our first retired modular of the day, Assembly Square, is up there. What's hiding behind Assembly Square, do we think? Peeking from that side, it is a Monkey Kid set, which means I don't need to risk knocking Assembly Square down. I don't want to be getting into Monkey Kid. We have a version of a big mechanical camel as well, hanging out with his little minifigure friends. And then the very cool Atari, which I have got on my little sets from my childhood thing. There's another Atari behind it as well. Another big Star Wars thing. This time it's a brown one rather than a grey one. And the Galaxy Explorer, which is cool. I do like that. And then we've got some more Star Wars bits hiding behind it. And it was on these lower shelves where last time I was in here we struck gold with stuff like that. And that might be coming home with me, because that is a cool set. I'm going to need to check with Anna that we didn't buy it recently, because I feel like there's a chance we might have done. But if we didn't, I kind of want that in the city. We've got the butthole tiger behind it as well, and then some kind of space paraphernalia. We've got another one of the elements for the sit complex there, the Friends Apartments, which is always the biggest and most expensive bit to find for anyone looking to do a sit complex. But it does provide 2 of the floors of it as well. And then yet more Star Wars stuff. Lots of Star Wars stuff. And a grocery store. I think I've got 2 of those already sat in our Lego room that I've not built yet, because I bought them thinking, oh, there must be some really cool rebrickables to do a modular version of a grocery store. There aren't. I actually need to figure it out for myself, I think. But I think that's the one that had the Asda stickers available as well. So I have got the Asda sticker sheet as well. But yeah, haven't dared take them out of the box yet. We have got the Jazz Quartet hanging around behind that as well, with some Ninjago behind it. And then let's not forget all of these smaller sets that are down the bottom as well. We've got a bunch of gifts with purchase, and that Trolls set is cool. And I was very much a Trolls fan as a child, but doesn't like the Trolls movie. So I think that rules that one out as a potential Christmas present. But we have got lots of other bits and bobs down here as well, including the Captain Marvel ship thing, and one of the gazillion different Hulkbusters that exist, along with Indiana Jones hanging out behind him. That's very cool. Obviously we just had the little Creator 3-in-1 version of it, but I mean, you look at that one compared to what we got as the newer one that wasn't even labelled as Monster Fighters. That looks very cool. I like that a lot, what's hiding behind it. Train! And then more Star Wars. Lots more Star Wars. And then we've got the sets that don't have boxes that have been put together. I'm having to actually read words. I need to look at pictures. I can't cope with reading words. There you go. We can look at the pictures on that edge. And we have the Winter Village train, which I think I'm safe from buying, having just got the new one. If I'd have been in here 6 months ago, before we knew the new one was coming and seen that, I would have had to have got it, because we all know my rule for the retired Winter Village stuff. If I see one I've not got and it's less than 200, and it is just, I have to take the plunge. But I think I can make an exception, because I do not need 2 trains and a tram in one small Winter Village. What have we got behind it? The Fire Command truck, and another one of the holiday trains. Got the Batwing down there as well, which is a cool little set. And then the big scary boxes at the top of the things that luckily I don't buy. That being said, that is very cool. That's something I've been thinking about into the Winter Village, but I don't think I've got room for it this year, so I can get away with not getting that one. We have another Hulkbuster up there. You can never have too many Hulkbusters. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. And then we've got a whole load of Technic vehicles, which I'm less interested in, although the F1 ones, potentially a little more interested. I just don't know where I'd put them. They're massive. I don't know where I'd put one if I built it. The Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter. A different flavour of Millennium Falcon. The big Guardians ship. That's cool. The Lego City rocket launch thing. And another Harry Potter set. And, oh, hello. Oh, try not to smash it as I bring it down. We have the big Ferris wheel, the Fairground Collection Ferris wheel, which would look a lot more impressive in the new theme park in the city than the little Creator 3-in-1 one I've got in there at the moment. I think that may also be coming home with me. I need to... We're at that awkward time of the year where I now have to take a picture of it, text it to Anna, who's not with me, and say, can I buy this? And she says, and it's not her giving me permission. It's, if she comes back with no, it means she's already got it for me for Christmas. So we'll add that one to the text, and we'll see what she says. And we'll see what she says. But we've got the other medieval castle. Is that no? That's the older one again, isn't it? Yeah, that's the retired one. They look too similar. And then we've got another fairground set here, which this one I was never completely convinced on until one of you got in my comments and was like, no, seriously, Kev, the mixer is great. You do need to get involved in the mixer because it's got the truck and it does look very, very cool. And as with all the other fairground collection stuff, you can power it up so we can have a fully moving fairground. It's the universe is telling me I've got to buy loads of fairground stuff because we're in the process of changing the city around to fit the theme park in finally. And then behind where that was, we have another big Star Wars thing, and that is very cool. And then some Overwatch and more city stuff behind that, and then some of the smaller sets again on here, which is where I'm likely to find goodies for Anna. She did send me with one instruction, bring me back something, and gave me no more information than that. So at the moment it's going to be that Trolls set that we saw a minute ago. We have a number of nice big pick-a-brick bucket things to rummage through as well if you want to get yourself some loose Lego. And then there's more goodies on this side. There you go, that might be something to take home for Anna. She loves a little art thing. We could get her a pair of brick sketches, Mickey and Minnie. She's already got all of the microscale Ninjago sets. She's a big fan of those. That's cool. I do like that. I don't think I've got that one. I think that was a gift with purchase that I don't have from a previous Winter Village set. Do I just take the massive Ninjago shark thing? Because as we know, Anna loves sharks. I don't know what you should do with that thing though. So we might not take that with us. That Christmas picture frame's cool. This side of the room's got quite a lot of nice little Christmas present-y size, budget, theme things, which is very splendid. She'd probably quite like that because she's got the two Spider-Man ones, but they're kind of all the same, aren't they? That train's cool. And we've got some Speed Champions as well. And then, of course, we've got to show you the absolute sea of minifigures that they've got behind the counter here. I'm not a huge loose minifigure kind of guy, so you'll have to let me know in the comments if there's any really exciting ones that I should have got excited about, because I probably won't get excited about them. But I appreciate the fact that they exist. And then there's some bits down there as well. And then, of course, we have the behind-the-counter stuff. What goodies have they got hidden behind here? The Books Are My Passion set, that went bonkers last Christmas. I think it was a gift for purchase around this time last year, and everyone went mad for it. There's one in here, along with the Stranger Things set, which is one people always ask me for when I'm at conventions, because it doesn't show up very often. We've obviously got the new one coming out in January. So if it's anything like what happened with the Simpsons stuff this year when Krusty Burger came out, the existing Simpsons stuff shot up in price. So if you are looking to get hold of the Stranger Things set, I would probably be looking to act soon before the price shoots up even further than it already is. It's already an expensive set. It's not something I'm interested in. I've not seen Stranger Things. Would you believe it? Not seen it. But yeah, I expect to see that, much more than that, in 6 months' time would be my guess. And there is the big grey ball that you can win on Instagram. So there you go, there's the details. Follow Bricktraders on Instagram for a chance to win this Death Star. It's, I don't understand. I thought the Death Star was supposed to be a flat circle, but that seems like a complete ball. Must be a misprint or something. It's very cool though. To my mind, not quite as cool as the little gingerbread employee set underneath it, which is very, very cool. And then talking of gift for purchases that people couldn't get hold of, we have the Fell Beast down there. In fact, on the topic of the employee stuff, we've got the animal set there next to it as well, which I didn't spot before because I was so distracted by the gingerbread houses. And that would have got me recently. It's only recently that I added that one to the collection. Another retired modular detective's office up there. And then some very expensive looking Star Wars things up there. Oh, we've got the ship in the bottle on there as well. And some of the creator vehicles, and then some more bits up there as well, including we've got some Brickheads and some Speed Champions up here. That one's quite cool. I'm trying to remember which Brickheads Anna doesn't have, because she does like a Brickhead, but I can't remember off the top of my head what she has and hasn't got. That one's awesome. I've already got that one, but I do like it. And we've got some of the older Speed Champions over there as well, and minifigure parts at the front here too. We may have got a bit bananas in there. I'll obviously show you everything I've got when I get home. In my defence, they did offer me a pretty hefty discount as like a thank you for making the video. So I didn't completely lose my mind, but I kind of lost my mind a little bit because there is so much cool stuff in there. I would definitely recommend if you're anywhere near the St Albans there. I mean, it's like 20 minutes out of the central London on the train or just off the M1 if you're driving. And if you're anywhere near St Albans, it is well worth heading down to check out Bricktraders because it's so cool and there's so much stuff. And I could have spent even more in there than I did. And the stock, compared to when I was here 3 or 4 months ago, the stock in there had pretty much completely turned over as well. So it's the kind of place where it's well worth checking in on every few months because there's always new stuff coming in. They're always clearing stuff out. And they also did let me have a little bit of a peek through the curtain that's at the back of the shop where they've got a massive storeroom that is full of other stuff as well. So even if you're looking for something specific, even if you're in there and you don't see it on the shelf, or if you want to ring them up or send them an email and ask them if they've got the sets, they might well have them out in their stock room out the back, or they can keep an eye on stuff as it comes in, and if there's something you're specifically looking for, they can let you know that they've got what you're looking for. So I've got them on high alert for the rest of the fairground collection sets for me now. We still need the roller coaster that's not the loop coaster and the carousel. Realistically, I'm never going to get the grand carousel, but those other two, they are on high alert, and if they do come in, I will be making my way back down again to make a purchase of those. So massive thank you to the guys at Bricktraders for letting me come in and film. I've completely interrupted their work morning wandering around their shop. And also obviously thank you very much to them for being so generous with that discount they've given me. It is very much appreciated. And we do now have a lovely bag of goodies. And like I say, I'll show you what's in there when we get home. Cut to the Lego room. I'm such a child, I couldn't wait until we got home. So I'll show you now what we've picked up. So starting off with the smallest bits, got a little brick head for Anna, which I don't know if that's going to be a Christmas present or a for now present. And then I got a couple of other bits for Anna as well, because she loves Disney and she loves mosaic stuff. So we got her both of those, Mickey and Minnie, little brick sketches. And then also got a Creative 3-in-1 set that I've wanted for a little while, the little surf shop, which does look very cool. And then we've got the bigger bits, which obviously you saw when we were in there. 2 sets I've wanted for quite some time. The fairground mixer, which is awesome and will be part of the new theme park that we're adding into the Lego City. And also the big Ferris wheel, which is also awesome. They are both used sets, but as you can see, they're boxed up. They've been reverse bagged and also checked to make sure that all the pieces, where they even said they replaced a couple of pieces from the original set that had miscolored, and they've just swapped them out for replacement pieces that are not miscolored. And they also said if there's any problems, just let them know and they'll sort us out with any missing pieces or any broken, miscolored pieces, stuff like that. People often say when I make videos like this or at conventions that sometimes the prices look a little bit on the high side. And yes, you do pay more at a high street shop or at a convention than you would buying on eBay. But the thing to bear in mind is obviously A, you get that customer service, you get that ability to bring the set home with you there and then, but also you've got some recourse as well. So we know it's been checked. We know that all the parts are in there because they've gone through and reverse bagged it and replaced missing pieces themselves. But we also know if we then still have a problem, we can go back and we can get the missing pieces or bring them back. So, you know, to me, it's worth paying a little bit extra for the customer service and the peace of mind. But I know some of you are just desperate to get the best deal possible on eBay. I would say to you lot, look at the video from the fire brigade that I bought on eBay, which has still got miscolored and missing pieces. And you'll know why my thoughts are the way my thoughts are. But no, I think that was a really cool experience. I love coming down here to Bricktraders. I just wish it was a little bit closer to my house and I could come a little bit more often. But we will definitely be back. We'll give them a few months to get in a whole load of new stock again, unless of course I get the call in the meantime telling me that they've got my remaining fairground collection stuff in that I'm after. But yeah, really cool. Thanks again to the guys there for letting me in and given me a discount on those sets that I've wanted for a long time as well. Both very much appreciated. They obviously don't have to let me film, but they do, and it is appreciated that they do. But for now, if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content. Let me know down in the comments, by the way, if there's other independent Lego stores like that you think I should be checking out. Somebody did that off the back of the last one of these videos that I made, and I am now, later on today, going to check out a different store that's up in Derbyshire. It's a long drive. That video will be out in a few days, but yeah, I am very much open to your suggestions for other places like this to go and visit. But for now, I need to get in the car because I've got to drive to Derbyshire. Thanks for watching.